Good morning, Miss Anna. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Imelda Fadila, and my student number is 101. I am a public administration student at Yogyakarta State University, and today I would like to present the result of my research article framing. The title of the article is Rethinking Public Administration Education in the Period of Pandemic, Reflections of Public Administration Students on Online Education through SWOT Analysis. This is the article of Thinking Skills and Creativity Journal from the Science Direct publication. This article was written by Burak Herguner and was published in 2021. The topic of the article is about public administration students' perceptions of online education during the pandemic, an analysis using the SWOT framework and its relationship to Maslow hierarchy of needs. The research problem of the article are about, first, quality of online education. There are concerns about whether online education can facilitate student development to the same extent as face-to-face education. And the second one is about student adaptation, assessing how public administration students adapt to changes in their academic, social, and psychological routine during the transition from face-to-face classes to online learning. This study aims to explore the perceptions of undergraduate and graduate students in public administration regarding online education in order to identify the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats associated with its implementation. And the research questions are, first, what are the strengths and weaknesses of online education from the student's perspective? Second, what opportunities and threats arise from the external environment during online education? And last, how does this online education experience affect students' motivation when viewed through the lens of Maslow hierarchy of needs? Why is it important for us to discuss this issue? It's because this issue is important for us to have a comprehensive understanding of the impact of online education, particularly in terms of enhancing self-actualization. And why is it need for us to raise this issue? This issue needs to be raised because it concerns the quality of online education, particularly the effectiveness of its implementation for public administration students. Under what context is this issue discussed or debated? The context discussed in this issue is the changes in the education system resulting from the pandemic, as well as the debate regarding the effectiveness, social impact, and psychological impact on public administration students. Is there any gap or controversy between individuals, groups, or communities in this field and beyond? Previously, several studies examining the differences between face-to-face and online learning have focused on outcomes in terms of student performance. Bainbridge et al. Point out that evaluating student success based solely on grades is insufficient for assessing the education system as a whole. The student's behavior is particularly valuable in this context. What is your position in response to this gap or controversy in your field? Okay, the stance I take on this issue is about the shift in the education system during the pandemic from face-to-face learning to online learning can be a good alternative. However, its implementation must also be optimized. Online learning should not focus on technical execution and grades as the end result, but must also provide opportunities for social interaction so that students can continue to develop their self-actualization and remain motivated. Based on the finding and discussion of the article, there are several implications. First, developing a hybrid learning model considered ideal because it's seen as flexible and technically efficient while still effectively meeting students' social needs. Second, the campus serves as a social space. Therefore, the quality of student interaction in online classes needs to be improved so that students remain motivated and achieve self-actualization. And then, further research is needed on how to enhance motivation in online learning to ensure that online learning remains optimal for students. And last, adequate and easily accessible technological support helps students engage in online learning. This is the bibliography that I use as a reference for framing this article and my presentation. So, that's my presentation. I apologize for any shortcoming and mispronunciation. Thank you for your attention, and I hope you always be happy and be healthy. So, thank you, Miss Anna, and see you.